Hey, and welcome to a special episode of Full Metal Random. This is one that has been in the works for ages. I decided to slide it into our packed schedule I already had for the rest of the year, just because of the passing of our dear friend Emma McAllister, aka Dollface. This is a match she really wanted to be in, but it's just sad that she couldn't be here today. But she's probably watching from heaven. But as I did yesterday, we're going to just start with a moment of silence for Emma. I never really know how long to do it, so but yeah. But yeah, so basically how a Full Metal Random match works is we've got 30 questions of the main round, where they rack up as many points as they can. And then there's a 3-minute speed round where you got 3 minutes on the clock and we go through the remaining questions. And everyone gets 3 repeats. We don't do challenges on a live thing just because it takes up a lot of time in trying to decide it. We can sort that out afterwards, and I will make sure that all challenges are worked out in the first possible way. So, but with that out the way, Kirk, hit them with the first question.
Okay, question number 1, gentlemen. What year did Seinfeld premiere in?
And it looks like the boards are both up already. Mark.
1990.
Ryan.
I said 1989.
1989 is correct. It's one of those tricky ones because Seinfeld only had one episode in 89, but it still counts as that's when it's premiered. So.
That was my... Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair. That's fair.
That's right. I've had this discussion with many people before, but next question is, what was the show originally going to be called, but then it was shortened to avoid confusion with another TV show?
Original title of the series. Looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I never got into Seinfeld much. I did try to watch it. I might give it a rewatch now that it's on one of the New Zealand streaming services. But yeah,
definitely give it a shot. It's a lot of fun.
But it looks the boards are up. Ryan,
No idea. Jerry.
Mark.
I went way more obscure. Monk's Diner.
Incorrect. The correct answer is the Seinfeld Chronicles.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, question number 3. We'll get into the show itself here. In the episode The Wigmaster, Kramer borrows a prop from what Broadway musical? Going to the boards quick here.
I'm going to go for the boards are up. Mark.
Glad you gave us time to write that one. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Ryan.
It's a long title. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Both correct.
That's correct.
It is a long title.
The next question is, what real-life actor played the George character in Jerry's NBC pilot?
Looking for the actor who played George.
misplaced my eraser, and I don't like that.
Oh.
It's a very George thing to do.
But it looks like everyone is ready. Ryan,
Wild guess. Larry David.
Good guess.
Mark.
I see where you went there, but it's Jeremy Piven.
That is correct.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. That is no pun intended.
You're just
Yeah,
like George. It's incredible.
Question number 5. What is the name of the Bizarro coffee shop?
Oh, yes.
And just about every sitcom of the 90s, there's always a coffee shop for some reason.
Several this one.
Yeah.
Well, they needed a hangout. So
Yeah.
every sitcom needed one. Yeah.
5, 4. But Mark,
There's no way. Mindy's
Oh,
Ryan.
probably.
Ooh, you were someone on the right track. It was Reggie's
Yeah.
Diner.
That's
It is
right.
Reggie's,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's Reggie's. Yeah.
there wasn't. They
Let's
did go to
go to
Mindy's in another
Reggie's.
episode.
That's which
Yeah.
I'm sure I really misspelled, but
Yeah.
whatever.
It's a good guess.
Jesus. Yeah.
But the next question is: Peterman fired Elaine because of a negative reaction to which movie?
Oh,
I'm
man.
pretty sure there's a lot of people that want to fire me
Yes.
because of my negative reactions to various movies.
Yes.
And I think Kirk and Ryan can both contest to that as
Yes.
well.
This was a big negative reaction from me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan.
It's one of the most boring movies ever made. The English Patient.
Mark.
I'm with Elaine on this. I hate it. The English Patient.
Elaine, you don't like the movie?
Why didn't you say so? You're fired.
Great. I'll wait for you outside.
I'll go to hell. Sorry, we'll be here all night.
Yep.
Question number. That's why I loved writing these questions.
Yeah.
A lot of great memories of the show. Question number 7. When Kramer moved to California, the rest of the gang spotted him on which TV show?
Ooh. I hope I remember this right. Yeah. Got it.
But the boards are up and ready. Mark.
I believe it was his guest spot on Murphy Brown.
And Ryan.
Murphy Brown, the TV show. Come on, will you?
That's correct.
That is correct.
The next question is: what was the incorrect misprinted answer on the Trivial Pursuit card that caused the fight between George and the Bubble Boy?
You want the incorrect answer, or
We were looking for the misprint, not what the answer should have been. What was on the card?
Gotcha.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, got it. The incorrect answer.
And the boards are up and ready. Ryan.
Oh no! I'm sorry, it's the moops. The correct answer is the moops.
Mark.
Say Moors. Oops.
Oh. This is a random match as well as a quote along for those of you who are wondering what we're doing at home.
Absolutely. Otherwise, why bother?
Exactly.
I know.
Question number 9. In the episode The Chinese Restaurant, the gang has plans to see which movie after dinner?
I knew this was going to come up.
A little bit more of a deep cut.
Yep, I knew it was going to come up. Wait a minute, hold on. Got it. I knew it was going to come up.
And the boards are ready. Mark.
Seinfeld 4. Was it Planet 9 from Outer Space?
Ryan.
Oh, wait. I may have done it wrong. I said Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Plan 9 from Outer
Plan
Space is the
9.
correct
Yeah.
answer.
Oh, it
So
was.
close.
Okay.
On the right track,
Almost.
Mark.
No, that's wow. Yeah.
Dude, that was like the final Jeopardy question when we did it at a restaurant trivia night for Seinfeld. That was like the last question.
What do you mean?
Um,
No, I'm sorry.
but the next question
We
is,
still won, though.
in the episode The Apology, who plays Jason Stanky Hanky, the recovering alcoholic who refuses to make amends with George?
I love this actor. Oh my gosh. Stanky Hanky.
Then the boards are up and ready. Ryan.
He is better known for playing Raymond Reddington on the Blacklist. That'll be James Spader.
And Mark.
I hate Step 9. It's James Spader.
In fact, I don't even think we have that.
That is
flavor.
correct.
Can't you see we're close?
Let's get out.
Okay, question number 11. What is the name of Kramer's fictional corporation that is responsible for such efforts as the Make Your Own Pizza Pie restaurant and the oil bladder system?
Oh, I love this. I love this. Oh. This is why he's my favorite character on the show. It's why I'm wearing his shirt.
The boards are up. Mark.
Kramerica Industries.
Ryan.
Will you remember my corporation, Kramerica Industries? All right.
And your next question. What is the name of the fictional movie in the Seinfeld universe that is later made into a Broadway musical starring Bette Midler?
Oh. Oh boy. So much laughter. We're not even a dozen questions in yet.
I'm assuming it's spelled right. Okay.
It should be.
Yeah.
And the boards are up. Ryan.
Rochelle.
And Mark.
I was gonna sing it. Never mind. Rochelle.
Oh, I want somebody to sing it.
A girl's strange erotic journey from Milan to Minsk.
It's
From
been a
Milan
long
to
journey from Milan to Minsk.
Rochelle.
Yes.
Okay, question number 13. Can't read the question without laughing. At the end of the episode, The Reverse People, David Putty replaces his fur coat with what kind of jacket? Should have had The Reverse People.
Are you looking for like the material or what he calls it?
What he calls it. There's
Okay.
a specific type of jacket it is.
Okay. All right. Just clarifying.
Yeah, I'm just giving you the literal what it is.
Yeah. I was just clarifying. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
But the boards are up. Mark.
All signs point to yes. Magic 8-ball jacket.
Ryan.
Is this acceptable? 8-ball jacket?
Yeah, those are both correct.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a question?
Yes,
US
Magic
the
8-ball.
8-ball. You're gonna be wearing this all the time? Yeah.
The next question is, what is George's go-to name whenever he has to give a fake name or alias?
Thank you for asking this.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed Mark had started writing before I'd finished the questions.
I hope I'm thinking of the right one, though. We'll see.
The boards are up. Mark.
Vandalay! Say Vandalay! Art Vandalay.
And Ryan.
Art Vandalay.
That is correct.
All right, I was thinking the right one.
And Malcolm, I just need a quick score update. What do you have?
Mm-hmm.
I've got Ryan at 12 and Mark at 10.
Okay, that's what I got. All right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, going into question number 15. In the episode The Hot Tub, why did Elaine's friend Jean-Paul miss the Olympic marathon?
His original reason?
Yeah, the original reason for missing the Olympic marathon, not the one in the show, the Olympic one.
Okay.
But looks like they're both ready. Mark.
I have the separate volume knob was turned down.
Ryan.
I said he overslept.
The specific reason was because of the separate knob.
Why separate knob? Why?
Yeah,
Sorry. I gave the general reason. I should have been more specific. My bad, guys.
The next question is, what is the name of the obnoxious comedian who says that his jokes are gold, Jerry? Gold.
I feel really bad for missing that Jean Paul question because that's one of my all-time favorites, actually. I got the call. Jean Paul?
It's 47.
Let's check out the clock. How about adult contemporary? Fine, adult contemporary. Just pick one.
But,
oh man, very good sook. The sook of the year.
But the boards are up. Ryan.
All right, I feel bad for missing the last one, so I got a little bit of redemption here. Kenny Banya.
And Mark.
Gold, Jerry. Gold. Kenny Banya.
Well done. Question number 17. When the pizza joint that Jerry and George hung out at during high school closed, George bought what video game to preserve his high score?
Is that Kramer knocking at the door?
Yeah. He never knocks.
Jerry, come on, it's an emergency. There's no emergencies. Somebody's knocking.
Someone's knocking on my window.
Oh dear.
Mark.
I hope it's not.
Frogger.
And Ryan.
Almost caught myself there. Said the Frogger machine.
That is correct.
Yep, Frogger. Okay.
Right. Okay. Question number 18. I'm sorry, Malcolm, did you need to go or?
No, I don't need to go.
Okay, all right, then this is your question. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The next question is, in the episode The Bottle Deposit, Kramer and Newman plan to travel to which state to cash in bottles for a higher deposit?
This is a funny one. They're all funny, but yeah, this is a good one. Blah, 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 blah. And cash, we pay our time. We pay up our cash.
But they both got the boards up. Ryan.
I believe it was Michigan.
And Mark.
Shit, I said Ohio.
It was Michigan.
It was Michigan. Saginaw, Michigan.
The better question is, what is it they're primarily drinking?
9,999 I know, I'm a horrible singer at that.
Your next question is, what item did Jerry place on Elaine's leg during his girlfriend Noelle's piano concert, causing Elaine to laugh and distract Noelle?
We were just talking about that, or mentioning this through imagery in a certain chat.
I was about to say, if you miss this one, I'm be like, dude, it was right there. It was right in front of you.
But Mark.
It is the Tweety Bird Pez dispenser.
And Ryan.
Yep, Tweety Bird Pez dispenser.
Both very accurate.
I don't think that was Elaine laughing. I think that was Julia.
The next question is, what famous Major League Baseball star played himself in the two-part episode The Boyfriend?
One of my all-time favorites. Great question.
And the boards are up and ready. Ryan.
Keith Hernandez? I despise him.
Mark.
You spelled it horrendous. Keith Hernandez.
I did say it right, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the misspelling, Keith, if you're watching at home in New York.
You know that he's watching.
Yeah, sorry, Keith. Still love your episode, though, and your acting skills are great.
Next question. While determining the recipient of a scholarship from Susan's Memorial Foundation, George ran afoul of a street gang named after which former U.S. president?
Nice game, pretty
Oh,
boy.
The boards are ready. Mark.
I'm not going to do the sign because it looks like something else now. The Van Buren boys.
Ryan.
Yep, Van Buren.
That is correct.
And it's a really close game. What is the name of the publishing company Elaine worked for under Mr. Lippman until it went out of business?
That's a good one. Good question.
And the board's ready. Ryan.
Pendant Publishing.
Mark.
Pendant Publishing.
Well done.
Correct.
Mr. Lippman.
I knew that would be a question.
Yep.
Just had a feeling.
Next question. At her 50th anniversary dinner, Jerry upset his cousin Manya by declaring he hates anyone who had what growing up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep, we see you laughing there, Kirk.
And looks like the boards are ready. Mark.
I had the pony.
Ryan.
Yep, it was a pony.
I didn't know she had a pony.
Pony?
Who figures an immigrant's gonna have a pony?
All the pictures I saw people coming over from New York Harbor. I never saw any of them on a
Someone
pony.
with a pony.
It doesn't make sense.
The next question is, what is the name of the mentally unbalanced acquaintance who stalks and plots against Jerry throughout season 4?
One of my favorite
okay.
characters. I love this character. I got so many good laughs at this character.
And the boards are up. Ryan.
Got a hair on my tongue. Can't get it off. You know how much I hate that? Of course you do. You put it there. Crazy Joe Davola.
And Mark.
You still scared of clowns? Crazy Joe Davola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you, a cop?
You put the kibosh
Yeah.
on me, Kramer. He's crazy.
Love that character.
In the episode The Parking Garage, what had Elaine purchased at the mall, which she carries throughout most of the episode?
Oh, okay. That's a good one. It's a good deep cut there. It's a good one.
Looks like the boards are up. Ryan.
Was it goldfish?
Mark.
We need goldfish here. Yeah, goldfish. Crossover.
Yeah,
That's correct.
That's a definite crossover, bro.
The next question is, what is the name of the fragrance that Kramer invented and tried to sell to Calvin Klein?
Oh, we're looking for Kramer's
You
name.
cut out, but are you asking the Okay, that's
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, you cut out there for a minute, Malcolm. You want the name of the fragrance?
Yeah, Kramer's name of the fragrance.
Okay.
Got you.
What he named it.
Man, some great episodes. Great questions here.
And the boards are up. Mark.
It's exactly why I have the Yankee Candles Sun and Sand, because it smells like the beach.
Ryan.
The beach. You smell like the beach.
Both correct. Question number 27. George and Jerry's first conversation. I'll start over. George and Jerry's first conversation in the first episode and their last conversation in the finale Both pertain to what feature of George's outfit?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the board's up. Ryan
His button being in the worst possible spot.
and Mark.
I said the key button is the top button on a shirt.
Those are both acceptable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Your answer wasn't wrong either, so yeah, I would have accepted that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As long as you mentioned shirt buttons, you were good.
Yeah.
The next question is, in the episode The Contest, thoughts of what celebrity caused Elaine to be eliminated from the contest? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
JFK Jr. John.
Ryan.
John F. Kennedy Jr.
Both correct. Okay, who played the recurring character of dentist Tim Watley?
Mm-hmm.
And boards are ready. Ryan.
Dentist to the Stars, Bryan Cranston.
And Mark.
Bryan Cranston. Before he turned to meth.
Yes. Before he turned into that character.
Before you read this one, Malcolm, I said this is my favorite question.
Ooh.
Oh, really? Okay.
And the final question of the main round is, Kramer once found the set of what talk show in a dumpster, prompting him to host a make-believe show of his own?
Malcolm, if you watch one episode of the series, this might be the one to watch.
Yeah, it's up there for me, Kirk. It's in my top 5. If my top 10.
But Ryan, what's your answer?
That would be the Merv Griffin Show.
And Mark.
The Merv Griffith Show. Is it Griffith or Griffin?
Griffith is right.
Oh, he said Griffin.
Ooh.
All right, so yeah, we will have to. Yeah, it is
okay.
Griffith. But yeah.
Yeah.
So we will have to,
I said Griffin, not Griffith. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked because just want to make sure.
Yeah, Mark is right. That's all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Kramer.
That's all good. But going into the speed round, we've got a really interesting game here because as a 1-point game, we've got Ryan in the lead with 26 points, followed by Mark with 25 points. So with the speed round, every time they get a question right, they gain a point. They get it wrong or give a no answer, they lose a point. So hit them with their first question, Kirk.
Your first question is speed round. In the episode The Dealership, Jerry loses out on his inside deal with David Putty because he refuses to do what?
And the board's ready. Mark.
Coco, the chimp's all right. High five.
Ryan.
All right, classic. Give him a high 5.
Correct.
The next question is, in the episode The Beard, Jerry takes a lie detector test to determine if he watches what TV show?
Ooh, that's a good one. Good deep cut.
And the board's ready. Ryan.
Yes, Melrose Place.
And Mark.
Everyone watched it. Melrose Place.
Your next question. What was Kramer's name in the pilot episode?
Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Oh boy. Nope, there goes that one.
Boards are up. Mark.
Yeah, I think I messed up. Kelso.
Oh, close.
Ryan.
Hey, Steve. No idea.
It was actually Kessler.
Oh wow.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Damn.
Never would have gotten that. That was.
I kept thinking of Kessel, like Kessel
Yeah.
Run. I was like, that's not it.
That question was above my pay grade, but it's okay.
But the next question is, George once purchased a car he believed was previously owned by what famous actor?
Yep.
And Ryan.
That would be John Voight.
And Mark.
Just driving around in John Voight's car.
Decide to go with an 89
The
LeBaron.
actor?
No, the dentist.
The periodontist.
Periodontist. Yeah.
And the final question is, in the traditional Festivus celebration, what item is used in place of a Christmas tree? And the boards are up. Mark.
I think you got me by a point, so good job. An aluminum pole.
And Ryan.
An aluminum pole requires no decoration. I find tinsel distracting.
And that is correct. And that means, and your winner is Ryan, the quote Permison. And what was a very close game, but Ryan, how do you feel about your victory today?
I got to tell you guys something. I've been in semi-retirement down here in Del Boca Vista with fabulous views, beautiful beaches, beautiful people walking around. It's been great. But to come out of semi-retirement for this special match for a special person who wanted to be a part of this and win the thing, wearing my styling and profiling looking Hawaiian shirt for Cosmo Kramer. We love you, buddy. It feels great to be in the winner's circle. Feels great to be in victory lane, as they say on some sports TV telecasts that I used to watch when I was a kid. This is fun. This is great. Mark, you're a great guy. You're a great opponent. Thank you to the question writers, the people who hosted this, people working behind the scenes. We love what you've done with the studio, having respective logos and icons representing the certain Full Metal random matches that you put on. So all in all, I'm just happy to be here, happy to win, and thanks for having us, guys. This was a lot of fun.
And Mark, you're just 1 point off. But how do you feel about the match?
I'm mad at myself for not knowing the 89-90, and I mean I knew it was right there, but I figured it just we were just talking about the main series, but I knew I should have said 89 just for safety's sake. So other than that, fine performance. The ones I didn't know, I just didn't know. I was really hoping to tie it up with the Kessler question, but couldn't pull it out. Could not pull it out. But Ryan definitely showed that he is the man when it comes to Seinfeld trivia. So all hands bow down to you and your knowledge about nothing. And if I have to add one last thing, I'm a little perturbed there wasn't more Frank Costanza questions.
Especially with the holiday season being in full swing with Festivus.
There was a Festivus mention, so I'm okay. I'm good with that. But yeah.
But yeah, but it does mean that Ryan, next year you'll be going up against Kirk in a Seinfeld match.
Oh,
so
all right. I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be great. Kirk, I wish you the best of luck. It's going to be a great match. No matter what happens, everyone here tonight is a winner. Why? Because it's the holiday season. 'Tis better to give than receive.
But Mark, I know you're down for a few other Formula random matches. Is there any other random matches you want to throw out a challenge for that may not be sort of out there?
Oh, absolutely. I'm still waiting for the Sons of Anarchy random. I believe Scrubs and How I Met Your Mother have been done. So I'm looking forward to jumping into that at some point. That would be wonderful. And I dare anybody to come at me for Game of Thrones random trivia.
Ooh.
I dare all of you.
Oh,
Just putting that out there.
wow, winter is coming, Malcolm.
I mean, I do have another Game of Thrones one. Then I'm pretty sure your name is on that one. So, but Ryan, is there any other random matches you want to throw out a challenge for?
I know I put my name in for a few that, granted, they've already been done prior to the airing of this match. So if they ever come up again, I'm down for those. I know no one's taking me up on my Law and Order Full Metal Random because I know that's a really deep category.
Are you out of your mind?
I know. There's 5 shows. There's millions of cast members. There's millions of guest stars. I know it's a plethora to keep up with. But if anyone wants to, join me in the courtroom and do this thing, Full Metal Random style, I'm all for it. Other than that, I can't really think of any other challenges I want to throw out other than, Malcolm, I know you have me down for Ryan's down for match 2 in this category, in that category, in that category, in this category. You all get a category. So if you want to put me in those matches, great. If not, we'll see what happens in the year of 2020 because 2020 is a new year and things are about to change in the best quotable way possible.
Good luck finding a question writer for Law and Order is all I have to say about that. That's where you find that dilemma.
Bump indeed.
I mean, it's one of those ones like I quite often I end up writing all of them unless someone comes to me and goes, "I will help you write this match." So.
You'll need help for that one. So I don't envy that task. Should it ever occur?
Yeah, I know it's a long shot, but you never know. Things could change in 2020.
I mean, Jay Burns is still waiting for someone to take him up on Wheel of Time book series. So,
oh my gosh.
And Kirk, while you're here, is there any Formula Random challenge you want to throw out there?
Still waiting for someone to take me up on Twilight Zone, old school Twilight Zone. If we ever do another animated Batman animated series,
accepted.
Match, I'd like to get it. There you go.
Accepted.
And I'm looking forward to playing Ryan in the next Seinfeld match. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I did just want to say too, I think it's a great way to honor Emma. I know she really wanted to be a part of this. I really appreciate the fact that because of her, I got to write this match and participate in it. It was a lot of fun. Reading all of the testimonials people talking about Emma this week, she really seemed to be somebody who it was very important to her for people to get involved and to enjoy this community. And that's exactly what we did tonight. So I think it was a great way to honor her, and let's just keep doing our best in memory of her.
Yeah. And to throw out another plug, I think over on Call to Actions channel, they're doing something tomorrow for Emma because Emma was a big part of Team Action. I think they're doing something to honor her over there. But with that being said, you can find from all of us here, you can find us on Full Metal Trivia all over the place. I know everyone has their own things. Mark, is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, you can always catch us all at the Multiplex Entertainment Full Metal Trivia. Catch me and the Fraction over at Movie Trivia Face Off. And don't forget to tune in to my podcast on Anchor called Mark Talk. And I just basically rant about all the nerdy things happening in the nerdosphere of the media, and then an occasional rant or two.
Ryan, is there anything you want to plug?
Yes, my good sir. Since we're airing this on a Small Business Saturday, for those of us in the States, we want to support the little guys. We want to give the smaller businesses a shot at plugging themselves, and good job on Mark for plugging his stuff. You can find me on my podcast. It's called The Nerdcast. Talk about movies past and present. I review movies there. Check out our YouTube channel known as Nerd Culture. You can find us on YouTube at It's Nerd Culture, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that wonderful stuff with this gorgeous looking logo that is featured right here on my beautiful looking whiteboard. Other than that, look forward to seeing you all in the new year. And don't forget, a Full Metal Random match I do believe is on the books for you coming up, Malcolm. It's Smallville. Somebody needs to save me, especially with the crossover coming up. So that is going to be a great Full Metal Random match. And yes, I do have killer Smallville swag that I will present to the 20,000 people who are going to be watching that match at home, just like they were watching here tonight. Can't wait. That's it for me. Back to you in the desk.
And Kirk, is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, follow me on Letterboxd. That's the most fun thing I have, talking about movies, everything Mark said, all the fan league stuff. And just a quick plug for my Jurassic Sharks team partner, Sean Waskrug. Subscribe to Sean's Movie Crusades. Watch his videos. He does a bunch of awesome movie reviews. Also, right now, Mark and I have both been involved. I think Ryan, if Ryan hasn't been, he's going to be soon, I'm sure. We've been running through all the Star Wars movies leading up to Episode 9. And after that, we're going to run through my top 100. It's something we've been working on for a while. That's going to be a lot of fun. So a lot of cool stuff coming out of that channel in the new year and for the rest of 2019. So check all that out.
And yeah, you can find me over on Take 3 hosting Rankum. Every Sunday. Tomorrow we're talking about music biopics. You can also find me and Kirk on Transvaal. We've got a little bit of a break over the holidays, but I think there's one more pre-recorded episode that's due to drop next week. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure Doug there's one going to be dropping next week, but it's happening. And yeah, you can find me all around the trivia community as well. But from all of us here, until next week, stay random.